Hello everybody, how y'all doing? It's been a while, but I am back. I didn't post as much because, as you all know, there's been quite a bit going on in the Media Blaster realm as far as and the AnimeNJ. So finally, it looks like things are starting to settle down. I guess I'll start off with that. Basically, as you guys know, we had a flood over here. Everything kind of went nutty with the flood. There was nothing, we had always water issues here, as you guys know. We had some other issues, but what happened was there was the fire upstairs. After the fire, the sprinkler systems went off and it just destroyed the rest. So there was plenty of video and pictures on that. You guys could check the old videos. But in the end, I kind of finally made the decision. The lease was almost up here in Belleville, so I spoke with the landlord and we did wind up where he would let me go. So what happened was I did find a place in Fairfield. I'm supposed to sign a lease next week. It's 54 Clinton. You'll get all that address stuff and all that kind of stuff will be on the Facebook and everything once I officially sign it and what. But it looks like that's the move. The problem is now is just that it sounds like, wow, that's great, the work just really begins. That was just not even, I'm sure, half the work. So what happens now is I have to go and make sure, the space is good. It's got plenty of room. We got to move everything out of here. We got to get first desk, get everything set up. Then we have to make sure about, fiber, all these kind of things, just to check out if everything's moving okay. Then the other thing too is that then we have to just move everything at once so that we don't lose time in shipping and all that. We will be doing it over the month of March. So from March to April will definitely be a flux month where I have to do a lot of things. But even with that, I still have to keep things going. So like you guys know, we were just at KatsuCon. So we have the con still coming up. I know we got, basically at the end of the month, we have Boston, which is a big show for us. And we do have also good old Zenkai Con like a week before that. So we do have two cons coming in March. Zenkai Con is at least a local one. The other thing too is that we have to promote AnimeNJ. We finally did get AnimeNJ a new home. As you know, Woodcliff Lake, they sold it. It's no longer there. So now we are in good old Hasbrook Heights. So, and actually I like that space a lot. We did have our new mascot. We have signed the contract. Everything's set. The dates. We're on the old Anime NYC dates, which is great. I'm thinking this is going to be a bigger show, especially now. I don't know how true this is or what, but I heard that they're not doing Anime Next this year. They're regrouping. They need to get some stuff together on their end. So AnimeNJ and the other shows like a CPAC or whatever, these may be the bigger shows of the year for New Jersey. So we're expecting a pretty decent turnout. We're already starting to get guests to sign up. I know Caitlin Barr will be there. I know Yara will be there. So we'll have more announcements as the weeks go on. And, we'll be doing promotion. We do have some time, but the site is up now. If you go to animenj.com, we're now using Eventany to do the, ticket processing, also some vendor stuff, artist stuff. Most of the vendors and the artists all want to come back. Obviously, some probably will not. That's fine. So we're trying to just, we have some time now, but we don't want to be like last year. Last year was like learning. We don't want to have to rebuild the wheel. So we're doing that and getting that done. So these two things were huge to get done. It looks like they're done and they're not cheap. We got security deposits, monies flying all over the place. So, but releases are still going out. So let's see. The release that just shipped recently, it was Doom Megalopolis 2 Last War, featuring the commentary by Rod Matsui. I know on the web I put down Screaming Mad George. I meant like he worked for him and what, but that was corrected. So yes, it is a commentary by Rod Matsui, the prosthetics. And I think it's a great release. The movie is a good movie, never been released before. I know definitely not on Blu-ray. I'm not even sure if it was released on DVD, but that one has just now begun to ship and it's coming from the Replicator. Not too far behind is I Don't Like My Big Brother at All. That one actually is pretty much done. We're now setting it out for replication, and we're getting the printing approved, all that kind of thing. So that's all looking really good. So that one's right behind. Behind that, we do have Marauding Mil. We're in now authoring, and that'll get done very soon. While the teacher's Carnell courses is in dubbing. So those won't happening. What'll happen right after that, if people have been asking, is Fudo is next online. So while the dub of teacher Carnell courses is being done, we will get on Fudo finally and get that baby done, and all that will happen. The other thing too is I know people have been asking, and Yara made an official announcement, is that yes, the Chubra materials are here. We're now getting ready to see about the dubbing of it. It is a title. While we don't do longer titles anymore unless we feel they will have a following. Lady versus Butler did pretty well, where it is that sexy, etchy a little bit, but not over the top. We think this one potentially can. It seemed to do pretty well on Crunchyroll in the day. Never had a dub, so that is a show that we're looking at dubbing and getting that done. In addition, we did, for the company that we're doing some outside stuff for, the Yabai's label, we're now doing Ghost Samurai. That one has just been announced. That was the same people who did Ninja vs. Shark. They released that through us. Now Ghost Samurai is close behind. In fact, it is ready. It's already in replication, getting done. We just announced it. With them, we do a very different method where we announce only after everything's done and all that. They have a different style and stuff like that. So that one is coming down the road. There isn't more films, a lot more films coming from them, but again, we're working on them. We don't really make any news until they let us talk about it. So that's the deal on that. So other than that, I mean, those are the big hits right now. As far as updates and stuff go, we'll have a lot more, but like I said, it's been a crazy 2024 has been a year of change. That's the best way to put it. I mean, a lot of change. So, and I think, while it's been very tough for me personally and the company, it's, it actually can be a good thing in the long run. I do actually feel good about all these changes. As much as I like Belleville and this factory and all that, it's really nice to get out of here. It's about time. I've been here long enough. I paid my dues, I paid my time. Now I'm going to a little bit nicer place, a little bit more quiet. I think it'll be nice to be there. And AnimeNJ, believe it or not, while Woodcliff Lake was an amazing space, the Hasbrook Heights, I think, is really nice. It's closer in many ways. I think it has more access to the city people, more access to the roads, to public transportation. I think actually it's going to be a great show. And I just want to make sure we deliver in terms of guests. We'll have I want to get a Japanese guest, want to have some tie-in to some big release. I want to have some big, American VA talent. We're going to keep you guys updated. We want to make this we had all the events there as far as, video games, trade card games. We want to make it again a good old-fashioned old-time show. This is a ballroom style place. So that's what I love. I'm not into the concrete jungles of those huge conference centers. I know that's what we should all be heading for, because that's where, we get tons of guests. But actually, I'm not sure how big I really want to grow the show. I almost would rather do a second show somewhere else, keeping it, again, what I call ballroom size, which is somewhere around that 2,000 to, 2 to maybe a few thousand, 2,000. I don't think you could go 5,000, depends on the ballroom, but somewhere around that size, about 2,500. I like that. Very manageable, very doable. We could have some great guests and do some great things. But, let's see what the future holds. As you can see, this year definitely was the future, not what I expected. But again, I do think that it is a good thing maybe in the long run. All right, guys. So, again, I will be checking in with you guys with new stuff and whatever is going on. But that's about it. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.